Boom.
Thursday night football kicks off week 6, and we've got a classic NFC East rivalry that the two of us have absolutely zero invested in. I'm here with Ty from Daily Fantasy Insider breaking down the $1 million slate. Which team do you like in this matchup, Ty?
No Philly bias here, but after a slow start, I think this is when the Eagles turn it on. I like the Eagles to win tomorrow night.
Nobody cares what you think. Nobody cares what you think.
Especially you.
Nobody cares what you think. We're going to start question 1, keep it nice and simple. Most passing yards, Eli Manning, Carson Wentz. Wentz back from injuries, coming on strong, but do you like him in this matchup?
Yeah, I think this is a fairly easy one.
Of course you do.
Eli's looked horrible this year, and although the offense with Wentz has struggled a little bit, if you look at his numbers, he's actually been better than he was in the first 3 games last year. So I think Wentz is going to have more passing yards tomorrow night.
What if I told you if Eli Manning was 7th in the NFL in completions, huh?
Is he really?
What if I told you that Odell Beckham was 5th in air yards, huh?
Really?
Huh? What if I told you that Eli's last 2 games against the Eagles, he absolutely torched them, and now the Eagles are missing 2 free safeties?
I would tell you that I would do
Eli Manning, next question. Question 2 will really stretch the limits of Ty's homerism. It's most rushing yards. Starts with Saquon Barkley. Then we got Jay Ajayi in there. We know the deal on him. Followed by Wendell Smallwood and Carson Wentz D-bet. So you love Carson Wentz, Ty? You like him enough to bet him over Saquon?
No, not a chance. I love Carson, but I mean, in something like this, opportunity is going to rule, and Saquon's going to get all the opportunities in the world to run tomorrow, so I've got to go with him.
Yeah, this one's an easy one. We're just going to say, Saquon, you're a fool if you pick anything else.
Exactly.
Question 3, most receiving yards, and without Odell, this one's kind of interesting. It's Sterling Shepard, Alshon Jeffrey, Saquon, and Nelson Aguilar. So what do you like here? You going with an Eagle or what?
First look, I really like Shepard, but think about it a little bit more. I think Alshon is going to lead this group in receiving yards. He's been targeted a ton since he's gotten back, and the Giants secondary is a little bit iffy right now, so I got to go with Alshon here.
Well, you said it in the last question. Opportunity is king. No Evan Ingram, no Rhett Ellison, no whoever is playing third wide receiver for the Giants these days. He's hurt. It's just Odell Beckham and Sterling Shepard, and that's going to be it. And Saquon, obviously. So I'm going Shepard or Saquon, and Shepard's actually had 2 really nice games against the Eagles last year, so I'm going to take Shep. A-bet. Play it safe. It's Russell Shepard. Russell Shepard is the third guy. The next question is most receptions. There we got Zach Ertz, followed by Odell Beckham, Nelson Aguilar, and Sterling Shepard. So what do you like here, boss?
It's got to be Odell for me here. He's going up against Jalen Mills, and Mills has been the bane of my existence for this entire NFL season. It's been atrocious. I think they're going to, like you said, lack of receiving options for the Giants. I think everything's going to get funneled right to Odell beating Mills all day.
Yeah, it is. The next question is most receiving touchdowns, and this one could get a little iffy because Odell's not really that kind of red zone guy, and we've got Alshon Jeffrey, Odell Beckham, Jordan Matthews, and Rhett Ellison, who might not play. Keep an eye on that D-bet. So what do you like here?
Yeah, like you said, I'm going to have to go with Alshon again. Odell isn't really used quite as much in the red zone, so I think if he's going to get his touchdowns, it's going to have to be on chunk plays, and I think tomorrow, I think Alshon in the red zone is going to be a huge factor when the Eagles get down there.
Jalen Mills, man, you said it yourself. Give me all the Odell in this game. Give me a monster, national primetime, show-stopping, desperation Giants win game from Odell Beckham. Over the top, 2 touchdowns. That's easily enough to win this question because I don't think Alshon's nearly the red zone target that Aguilar and Ertz are. Question 6, you know how it gets on these single slates. It's most passing touchdowns or made field goals. We've got Carson Wentz, Eli Manning, Jake Elliott, and Aldrick Rosas be kicking for the Giants right now. So who do you like in this question?
I'm going to go with Wentz's touchdown passes. I think it's going to end up being a pretty high-scoring game, both teams being able to move the ball pretty effectively. And with Ajayi out and so many question marks in that backfield, I'm looking for Wentz to really air it out. And if they're going to score, it's going to have to be on his back. So I'm going with Wentz's touchdown passes.
I understand that, but I just think that it's not necessarily there for Wentz to have a high touchdown output. The Giants have actually given up 8 combined field goals in the last 2 games. Granted, one of them was from 63 yards out. Gee, but it has been 8 in the last 2 games nonetheless. So if Jake Elliott wants to half that, get his 4, he's going to smoke this question. We are on to the lightning questions. 2 questions away from $1 million. The first is Zach Ertz. We need his exact receiving yards. He's got double-digit targets in 5 straight games. So what do you like here, Ty?
And I think that's going to continue this week. I think they're going to be looking to him a lot. The matchup with Ogletree worries me a little bit there, but I think he's going to see enough opportunity that I'm going to put him at 95 receiving yards.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a big game for Ertz. The Giants have really struggled, not just this year, but last year too, to cover the tight end. And Ertz is as good as they get and as targeted as they get. So I'm going to take 117. I think he's going to have a really big game. The final question in this $1 million jackpot contest is Odell Beckham exact receiving yards. And this could be 500, Ty. So are you going to put 500 for this question?
Not quite, no, but I am going high. I'm going to give him 135. We've beat it like a dead horse so far. Beckham, one of the best receivers, going to get up against Mills, one of the worst cornerbacks. He's going to have a huge night tomorrow.
I'm going to text you during the game, during that early fourth quarter time between possessions when they just fire up the reel of all the nasty plays Odell's made throughout the game. It'll be like 5 or 6 catches deep with a couple of totes. There's going to be a dance at the end, and then they'll go back and Odell will be chilling on the sidelines. That's ace television production, and that's what we're going to see in this matchup. I'm going to go 156. You want air? We got air, and Odell Beckham's going to break out on this matchup. That's it for this $1 million contest preview. Now we just got to kick back and enjoy this classic NFC East Giants ass whooping. Right, Ty?
I don't think so. I think it's going to be a big win for my Birds. Go Eagles.
Good Birds. It's so gross. Why would you want to be the Birds? Remember to check out Daily Fantasy Insider and Twitter at Ty Lashley 23. Say goodnight, Ty.
Good night, everybody. Good luck.